still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. So we're up and running. Played down the flank. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And that has been cleared. Genepo, not the most accurate pass. Out to the right. Pass is short and sharp. Brahim Diaz. Good running, strong and purposeful. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Amrabat. Camera. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. Very nicely done. Cross needs to be good. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Camera. That has been slung wide. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Ball swung. Oh, what a... Oh, it's come off the upright. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Morocco still without a single shot on target. Amrabat. And it's Diaz. Mazraoui looking to run onto it. Punched away. No foul, says the referee. Al-Kanous. Amrabat. Camera. Genepo. Here's Camera. And it's Bissouma. Distributed tidily. He's found a way through. No outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Brahim Diaz. Can he get it through? That's a little off target. Genepo turns back here, probably the best option. 30 minutes gone. Genepo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's with the keeper. Mazraoui. And it's Diaz. Now it's En-Nesyri. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Camera. Played out to the right. There's the delivery. Messina gets it away. Oh, good spread. And he's gone backward here. Hakimi. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And it's Hakimi. And Amrabat, pass somewhat off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Camera. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's En-Nesyri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
So it's been even so far.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
It's a goal kick. Hakimi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking to play him in. Gets into some space. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a throw. Bissouma. Caresses it through. It's out for a goal kick. Mazraoui.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Al-Kanous. Morocco finding their passes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Has a look and plays it forward. Played out to the left flank. That is lovely. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. This looks promising. And that has been clubbed away. Looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. Hakimi. Aguirre. Messina. Camera. Oh, super ball! Great chance! In he goes again! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Morocco choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Amrabat. Coming on to replace him is
Oh, nice touch.
number 8.
Now it's Gineppo. Morocco are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bissouma. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Morocco look as though they are set to go out. Fired deep towards the back post. Messina gets rid without sophistication. Morocco are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! And he's following up! Yes! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Number 15.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Morocco have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Morocco penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Number 26.
Hakimi. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Morocco close now to seeing this one through to the end. And Unahi. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Elects to cross. And that is that. Morocco have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.